Shalom. We want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the Israelites, Israelite foreigners, that don't look like us, but they are us. Shalom. Alright. The title's lesson is going to be, what was it? Oh yeah, Wicked/Ungodly 6. Alright. I'm going to be in Ecclesiastes 12. Okay. Shalaki, you ain't got my stand. I don't know what happened to it. Alright, Ecclesiastes 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will pay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Give unto the good, and help not the sinner. Alright, what do you mean by give it to the good, help not the sinner? Is basically the ones that's in this truth, that's sincerely in this truth, or sincere heartily, or the sincere people, Israelites, brothers and sisters, that actually, I mean, I don't want to say necessarily in the truth, but believe, but just don't know how to go about it. All right, you know, they actually sincere, just don't understand right now. They eventually, hopefully, they'll be woken up. But long story short, they're the ones you're supposed to help. The ones that's out here 24/7, don't care about nothing about this, don't deal with them. You're not supposed to be helping them. All right, because they just collateral damage. They ain't meant. All right. Verse 8, Ecclesiastes 12, verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity. Alright, so what he say, a friend cannot be known in prosperity. Basically, when you have your riches and your glory, you can't really, it's hard to tell who really your friend, because everybody want to be your friend. Alright, because you got it. So you really can't, it's hard for your friend to be known. Alright. Okay. I'm going to read it over. Verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. Alright, when they say enemy cannot be in adversity, basically you know who's against you and who ain't. Alright. Verse 9. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart. Alright, so basically, for example, when it said, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart. Alright, so say for example, you had a friend that was with you for years, and out of nowhere, you or him start getting in this truth. One of y'all probably ain't gonna want to believe, and the other one is gonna want to believe. So that's when there's gonna be a separation gonna stop. That's basically what he mean by that. Alright. Verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so if the wickedness. Basically comparing the wicked to iron when it rusted. Alright. Eventually, you know how when iron start rusting, it ain't no good. Basically how the wicked is. Eventually, they rusting away, they ain't gonna be no good. Eventually, they ain't gonna be here no long. Alright. Verse 11. Though he humble, Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Alright, so basically it says, alright, right here when he says, thou humble himself. Alright, humble yourself real quick so you can see what's going on, alright? And go crouching. Alright, when you humble yourself, you mean when he say go crouching, you like get low real quick, pay attention. When you crouching, you sneaking around, you trying to observe, make sure everything good so you can make your move. That's what he mean by go crouching, take heed, observe, pay attention to what you looking at. Pay attention to who you dealing with out here, basically. Alright, yet take good heed and be aware of him. Basically what I just said. Alright, and it says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. Alright, basically it says as if you wiped a looking glass. Let me give a comparison like a telescope or binoculars or your glasses. Yeah, glasses for example. Your glasses all foggy or dirty. Some you wipe them off and then you look through them, you see better. Basically what he's saying, through the looking glass, You wipe your face, pay attention, be observant, pay attention so you can see. Alright? And then you'll notice, and once you observe and pay attention to how that person is, you'll notice it's like, oh damn, that person is wicked. That's what he mean by you see that their rust ain't wiped all the way. wiped off all the way. Alright? So let me go to one of my favorite precepts. I'm gonna end off in there. One of my favorites. Ecclesiastes 7:16. Alright, so you wipe your eyes, you humble yourself, you peep, and you being cautious, you crouching, you looking, making sure who's who, what's what while you out here. Now you know what's what and you see what's going on. You need to separate from that shit. Plain and simple. Slogging for the harsh language. But you need to separate yourself. Pay attention to who's what's what. Depart from that. Alright? I'm about to let you know, right, the reason why behind that. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 16. Number not thyself among the multitude of sinners, but remember that wrath will not tarry long. So basically it says separate from yourselves from the sinners that's out here. Because destruction is coming. And they're about to get theirs pretty soon. 17. Humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms. So the ones that's ungodly, the wicked, fire and worms. You know in the process of fire and worms how that go about. I ain't gotta break that down. So you make that decision. I go for the 2/3 too. They want to be like the ungodly. They want to be wicked, so they get the same thing. See, so if I was you, I make sure I stay inside this truth. Make sure I get this knowledge as much as I can. Try to memorize as many precepts as possible while I'm out here when there ain't no way to get access to this truth. Alright? So hopefully this is an edifying lesson. Alright? We give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to hopeful elect, Israelites, Israelite forms, that don't look like us, but they are us. Shalom.